Okay. Shalom. All right, I just wanted to turn my camera on, see if my mic was working, and apparently it is. So I want to start off by saying Shalom. All praise to the Most High God, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. All right, I want to give double honors to the elders of the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? I want to say Shalom to the Akim that's out there preaching this word in truth and sincerity. And sincerity and truth. And shalom to the Akim and the Akwatium, the brothers and the sisters that subscribe to this truth, right? So, all right, I'm gonna make this a quick lesson. I just want to touch on you worship, you know not what. You know what I'm saying concerning Christianity. You know what I'm saying, and all the people who follow behind this man Caesar Borgia. You know what I'm saying, they call him Jesus. So hey, they don't know who they worshiping, man. They just doing anything all over the place. So I'm gonna just jump right into it real fast. All right, so this is the book of Saint John chapter 4 verse 22, and it reads, "Ye worship ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews." That's right, man. Salvation is of the Jews, man. Yahweh Shai came out of the tribe of Judah. He's the lion of the tribe of Judah, and he came to die for the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. All right, that's playing upon tables. But we know that through the wiles of the devil, people have been deceived and drunken off of the philosophies and doctrines of the so-called white man. All right, so people think they going to church and praising the Lord. Get the Lord ahead and praise saints. Well, hey, I got news for you. The Most High gonna destroy that building you going to tomorrow Sunday. You going to that church tomorrow? You better hope that ain't no church on the day that Yahweh Shai come back, because we destroying all churches. Gonna be burned up. All right. And they going to church, they don't know what's going on. They just going there just to play the damn praise and worship music and feel sad and love everybody and gay. You know what I'm saying? That damn so-called praise and worship music, man. Every time you hear it, you start feeling damn gay. Like I don't care what the white man did. I don't care what nobody did to me. All I know is I'm sorry. That's right. You sorry as hell listening to that praise and worship music, because it's meant to rock you to sleep. Because I grew up in church. I grew up in church listening to the what I'm saying, the so-called praise and worship music or whatever. And it was just I'd be sleep, man. I'd go to church. I'm sleeping the back on the pew, knocked out, sleep snoring. So um yeah, man. People go to church. They don't know who they worshiping, what they worshiping. They just going, what I'm saying, to get, I guess, some form of good word, some form of the gospel. What I'm saying? That's why we say you worship, you know not what, because you just going to feel good. You just going there to feel good. You want to hear the pastor say you're going to get that car, that house. Hey, well, it don't work like that, man. You got to do the work to make it to the kingdom and do it to the end, man. You know? And they calling on Jesus. Hey, if his name was Jesus, why would, I believe King Solomon wrote this, why would he write a riddle in the Bible saying, what is his name? What is his son's name? What is the father and the son's name, if thou canst tell? If his name was Jesus and God, don't you find it ironic that the Most High, when he wrote this movie called Earth, that he said, I'm going to put a false name out there, God and Jesus Christ. Okay. And then he said, I'm going to make everybody use this word as an obscenity during sex, during crazy accidents, moments of when it's moments of Shalakia, bear with me, what's the word I'm looking for? When it's frantic moments, you know what I'm saying? What is the word people say? Jesus Christ, shit. Oh my God, Jesus fucking Christ. Or people having sex, um, female, oh my God, F, 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 F. You know what I'm saying? So why would the Most High take his name and his son's name and then throw it down here on earth and then allow everybody to use it as an obscenity, as a profane language? Basically, that's basically how they use it. So this the book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 4. Who have ascended up into heaven or descended? That's Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah ascended up into heaven and he descended. Okay, came down here to die for our sins and he went back up. Okay, who have gathered the wind in his fist? Hey, Yahweh Shah again. Because remember when the storms was on the boat and Yahweh Shah was sleeping, they say, you want us to perish? You down here sleeping? He say, something about they got a little favor, roughly paraphrasing. Y'all know what I'm saying. You know, he say, peace be still. And they say, what manner of man is this that even the wind and the seas obey? So, hey, it say, who have gathered the wind in his fist, or who have bound the waters in a garment. That's the Most High. Yahweh bound the waters in a garment. Even though we know Yahweh Shai created the earth, but he did it all through the power of Yahweh. You know, and it says, who have established the ends of the earth? That's the Most High Yahweh. And it says, what is his name and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? So if you could tell me right now, Christian church, what's the answer to this riddle? What is his name and what is his son's name? Is it God? Is it Jesus Christ? J was just invented. Now it says, who have established the ends of the earth? Well, on the planet Earth, the letter J was just invented 500 years ago. So the man who established the ends of the earth possibly couldn't have been named Jehovah or Jesus. Well, what is his name and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? It's Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. That Bahashem means in the name. Yahweh is what the world ignorantly calls Jehovah or God, and Yahweh Shai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. All right. So, hey, this is the book of Acts, chapter 26 and verse 14. This Paul talking. He say, and when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue. Now the words changed to red, so we know that it's Hamashiach Yahweh Shai speaking. Okay. Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. Okay. So here come Yahweh Shai. Okay. Coming back from the fifth dimension to knock Paul off the horse, and he speaks in the Hebrew tongue. So now, let's just use the name Yaradan Malak, my name, or Jordan King. Okay. In American English, the name is Jordan King. In ancient Paleo Hebrew is Yaradan Malak. Okay. So let's just say in another language, German, Yaradan Malak might be anything. Some crazy German language. Peanut head, anything, silly goofy. So like if I'm walking in Germany and I'm a famous celebrity, Yaradan Malak, and they see me and they say my name in German, peanut head, I'm not going to respond to it. I'm going to just keep it moving because I don't know this name in German. Okay. So you think that the almighty creator of the universe, Yahweh, and his son Yahweh Shai is going to respond to you calling them anything? Now, first of all, if you let me play this. Let me post this scripture. Okay. So, hey, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination. So if somebody's trying to tell you the law, statutes, and commandments, and you cussing us out, and then you go around and try to pray, ask God for that blessing, well, hey, I got terrible news for you. He's not listening. Okay. In fact, your words in his ears is an abomination. You praying in his ears is an abomination, because when he tried to reveal to you the law through the prophets, via the prophets, you turned away. So you think you finna disregard the law and then call on a so-called white man? You finna just Call on Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Then you eating a fat ass bacon burger. You eating a bacon burger with extra bacon. That's medium rare. You eating a medium rare bacon burger. And then you turn around, Father God, in the name of Jesus, bless this food. Nah, man, you're going to die from eating that food. Okay? So I'm just saying, if he spoke in the Hebrew tongue, man, obviously he will want us to acknowledge him in the Hebrew tongue when we calling upon his name. Because this ain't the man who y'all thought it was. Everybody thought, gee, we finna show you. I'm finna show you right here, right now. I got the precept. This the book of Psalms, chapter 22, verse 16. For dogs have compassed me, the assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. So this is the book of Psalms in the Old Testament before Yahushua was born, man. This is King David writing this, prophesying about Yahushua. For dogs have compassed me, the assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hand. Who pierced Yahushua's hands and feet? Who pierced Hamashiach's hands and feet when he was on that cross? Did the Chinese people do it? Did Hamite African people do it? No, man. It was so-called white Italian people, the Roman, the people from Italy, the Romans. You know what I'm saying? The people today walking around that you call Italian. When you eating garlic bread from the Olive Garden, hey, let me show you something. Hey, when you were at the Olive Garden eating that garlic bread and that what's that word, man? What's that other stuff? Alfredo. Always keep in mind. Revelation 1:7. Behold, he cometh with the clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him. So when he come back, he looking for folks in them who stabbed him in the stomach with that spear. He got a hit out. He come back. He on the clouds. He got the GPS on folks in them hills. Behold, he coming with the clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him. All right. So beware, man. He coming back for them Italian people who pierced his hands and his feet. Not only did they pierce his hands and his feet, but they also stabbed him in his upper stomach area, man, with a damn spear. So we on their heels when he come back. Hopefully, I get a chance to be there. When the Son of Man come, man, is he gonna find faith on earth? He's coming back looking for faith that you're gonna save, that he's gonna save you, that you're knowing that he's gonna save you in spite of your shortcomings. Okay. Now, this is the story from this is the parable from the book of Luke, chapter 19, right? When Yahushua had folks in them flipping pounds. You know what I'm saying? Now, why is this story in here? Why is this parable in here? Why is it a parable in here where Yahushua being a noble king, and then he gives these servants underneath him pounds to flip? And then when one of them don't flip the pounds, well, we're going to read it. I ain't going to read the whole thing. I'm going to start right here at 19. No, 20. It says the book of Luke, chapter 19 and verse 20. And another came saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound, which I have kept laid up in a napkin. For I fear thee, because thou art an austere man. Okay. He says, I fear thee because thou art an austere man. Now, this guy who had took the 1 pound, he was supposed to flip it, at least come back with 2 pounds. But he put the money and buried it in a napkin in the backyard because he was scary, because he knew that Yahushua. He knew that Yahushua was what's one of the words for rigorous. He knew that Yahweh Shai was very rigorous, and he ain't want to mess that man money up. So he buried the money in the backyard. He say, verse 21, for I fear thee, because thou art an austere man, thou takest up that thou layest not down, and reapest that thou did not sow. And he saith unto him, out of thine own mouth I will judge thee, thou wicked servant. Thou knewest that I was an austere man. These are words of Christ in red. So this is what Christ is saying. Thou knewest that I was an austere man. Let's get the definition of austere, man. I got it right here, and we got some okay, we got austere, right? It means severe or strict in manner, attitude, or appearance. So Yahweh Shai is very strict in manner, attitude, and appearance, man. And it says severe, stern, strict, harsh, unfeeling, stony, steely, flinty, door, grim, cold, frost, frigid, icy, chilly, unemotional, unfriendly, formal, stiff, stuffy, reserved, remote, distant, aloof, forbidding, mean looking. What else we got? Serious, unsmiling, unsympathetic, unforgiving, uncharitable, hard, rigorous, straightened, unyielding, unbending, unrelenting, inflexible. All right, so what I say? I like this one. No nonsense. Know what I'm saying? Solid, hard boiled. They should have had hard body right there. Hard body, God body. All right. So this is the type of man that Yahweh Shai is, man. He's an austere man. And yes, we know that he's the mediator for the elect, and he's going to grant us mercy and grace in the eyes of his Father, and we're going to get the elect will be forgiven of their sins. Now, as far as everybody else, this the Yahweh Shai y'all getting. This is the Christ. That's why I named this ye worship ye know not what, because they don't know what type of time that Yahweh Shai on, how he was coming. Hey, you know how I was in the world. When you was in the world, and you was doing your dirt, selling drugs, hey, you had to bring folks their money back, or they was gonna beat you, probably kill you. At least where I'm from in Chicago, that's how it went. And you ain't got their money, they give you that pound and they tell you to flip it, and you don't flip it, they gonna kill you. Or they gonna, you're gonna have to work that money out. Okay. So they want to paint a picture out that Yahweh Shai is a pretty boy Floyd. What they call him, Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky, what they call him? They want to paint Yahweh Shai to be a white Pretty Ricky. Like he just walking around with packs of Skittles and rainbows and halos and damn it, Christmas wreaths. He throwing Christmas wreaths at people. No, man, he throwing damn thunderbolts at people. All right. So I just wanted to touch on that real fast, man. I hope this lesson was edifying to the hopefully elect, man. And with that, I'm gonna bid everybody a shalom.